Once upon a time, in the land of Egypt, the Jewish people were slaves. Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, made the Jews work very hard, day and night.
Bang, 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 hold your hammers low. Bang, 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 give a hearty blow. For it's work, 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 every day and every night. For it's work, 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 when it's dark and when it's light. Get your shovel ready. Dig, 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 dig your shovels deep. Dig, 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 there's no time to sleep. For it's work, 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 every day and every night. For it's work, 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 when it's dark and when it's light.
One day, Pharaoh looked over his land and saw that there were many Jews. He was afraid they would make an army and rise against him. He made a rule that all newborn Jewish boys should be thrown into the Nile. One woman came up with a plan. She wove a basket of reeds and hid her baby inside. Then the mother kissed her baby, left him in his basket in the river. Miriam, the baby's older sister, hid nearby. The basket was soon discovered by Pharaoh's daughter, who had come to the river to bathe. She knew the baby was a Hebrew, but she decided to keep him and raise him in the palace.
Stepping, stepping near the water, down to bathe came Pharaoh's daughter. There she found a basket boat with a baby boy afloat. Moses means drowned out of water. He was raised by Pharaoh's daughter, but she did not know that he would set all his people free.
In the comfort of the palace, Moses grew to be a man. He knew he was a Hebrew, and he knew his people were slaves. One day, Moses saw an Egyptian taskmaster whipping a slave.
Hey, stop hitting that slave. Stop. I'll make you stop. Ha! I told you I'd make you stop.
Moses saved the slave but accidentally killed the Egyptian.
Oh no. The punishment for killing a taskmaster is death. I must run away before Pharaoh finds out.
So Moses ran away. He ran to Midian, where he became a shepherd and got married and had 2 sons. One day, while Moses was watching his sheep, he saw a burning bush. The bush was on fire, but it didn't get burned up. God spoke to Moses.
Moses,
Who is speaking?
it is I, God. I have heard the cries of my people. You must go back to Egypt and tell Pharaoh to let my people go.
I am afraid. Pharaoh will not listen to me.
Find Aaron, your brother. He will help you. Now go.
When Israel was in Egypt land, let my people go. They worked so hard they could not stand. Let my people go. Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt land. Tell old Pharaoh, let my people go.
Moses went back to Egypt and found his brother Aaron. Together they went to Pharaoh to give him God's message.
Oh listen, oh listen, oh listen, King Pharaoh. Oh listen, please let my people go. They want to go away. They work so hard all day. King Pharaoh, what do you say? No, 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 I will not let them go. No, 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 I will not let them go.
If you do not let the Jewish people go, God will punish you and the Egyptians.
No, no, no. I will not let the Jewish people go.
So God sent 10 terrible plagues to the land of Egypt. The first plague turned the Nile to blood. The second plague brought millions of frogs.
One morning when Pharaoh awoke in his bed, there were frogs in his bed, and frogs on his head, frogs on his nose, and frogs on his toes. Frogs here, frogs there, frogs were jumping everywhere.
Then came lice. Then came wild beasts. Then came cattle disease. Then came boils. Then came fiery hail. Then came locusts. Then came darkness. Each of these plagues only hurt the Egyptians. The Jews did not suffer. After each plague, Moses went back to Pharaoh and asked him to free the Jews.
No, no, no.
The last plague was to be death of the firstborn. The Jewish people painted blood on their doorposts that they were safe, but all of the firstborn Egyptians died. Finally, Pharaoh called Moses and Aaron to see him. He was very sad because his own son had died.
Take the Jewish people and leave! Leave now!
We will go.
Blood and frogs, lice and beasts, boils and hail, cattle disease, bugs that feasted on all our land, darkness so thick that it's hard to stand. Our firstborn gone, that was not what we planned. The 10 bad plagues, the 10 bad plagues.
The Jews packed quickly. They were afraid that Pharaoh would change his mind again. They didn't even have time to make bread for the trip. Instead, they threw their dough into bowls onto their backs. God led the Jews by a pillar of cloud by day and by pillar of fire by night. But Pharaoh changed his mind again.
Go get those slaves and bring them back here, now!
The Jews had made it to the Red Sea. They were trapped. Moses raised up his staff and a huge wind parted the Red Sea. The Jewish people walked across the dry ground to safety. When the Egyptian army tried to cross, God closed the sea and the army was drowned. The Jews were free.
Die, die, enu, die, die, enu, die, die, enu, die, enu, die, enu, die, enu, die, die.